Hi book lovers, welcome back to my channel. I have my November book haul to share today and I have some exciting arcs, you guys. I got some 2024 arcs that I've been dying to get my hands on and now I finally have them. I also have more special editions because of course, and just a bunch of new romances that I am adding to my shelves. It is about time for me to do a book unhaul, so let me know if you guys are interested in watching that. But yeah, let's just get into my November haul because it's gonna be a good one. So this whole stack is just the arcs that I got. I don't know, some months I get barely like 1 or 2 arcs and then other months I get a lot, but the arc that I am the most excited about, that I screamed over when I got it, it's this gorgeous copy of Bride by Elle Hazelwood. This is Allie's very first paranormal romance and I only just discovered that it's also Omegaverse. I don't know why or how it never clicked for me that I was Omegaverse. I mean, I kept seeing all the not emojis, but it just was not computing, at least not until someone commented. But yeah, this is a vampire and werewolf romance. It's got a marriage of convenience and I'm sure there's gonna be quite a bit of nodding. The back of this book says a vampire bride and an alpha werewolf form a dangerous alliance in this enthralling new paranormal romance, and it's coming out February 6th, my birthday month. I also learned that there is going to be a special Barnes & Noble edition where Elle Hazelwood includes this essay that is basically a love letter to Nalini Singh and her Side Changeling series, and I need to get my hands on that edition just for that essay because me and Elle have bonded because of Nalini Singh. But yes, I am hoping to get to Bride soon. I'm still working on like my holiday reads and some other books for December videos, but I will be getting to this as soon as I can. Another arc that I am very excited about is When Grumpy Met Sunshine by Charlotte Stein. It's been a long time since Charlotte Stein has come out with a new romance, but I was obsessed with one of her romances because it had such good groveling. I'm pretty sure I talked about it in one of my groveling videos, but yes, this is a rom-com, very different from her previous books. Yeah, so Charlotte Stein's sparkling rom-com debut delivers all the feels on and off the field. It's a soccer romance inspired by Ted Lasso, and the hero is inspired by Roy Kent. This is so perfect for me. The heroine is a sunshiny ghostwriter who's been tasked with writing his memoir. So it's like a business arrangement, but then they get seen together out in public and people think it's actually a romance, so we have some fake dating here too. I already love the sound of it, so it's definitely on my TBR. And then I got an arc of How to End a Love Story by Yulin Kwong. This author is a screenwriter and a director, and she is writing and directing for Emily Henry. So she is a screenwriter of People We Meet on Vacation and the director of Beach Read. I kind of forgot that Beach Read was also optioned, but that is so exciting. And this is a Hollywood set romance. The heroine is a best-selling author and her books have just gotten adapted. The hero is someone who she hasn't seen in 13 years after a tragic accident, but he is also working on her show. I'm also very hyped about Fangirl Down by Tessa Bailey. Tessa Bailey is just pumping out books left and right. This is her next release. It's coming out in February, I think. It's the start of a new series, a new sports romance series. The hero is this bad boy golf star and the heroine is his new caddy, and she's also his biggest fan. It actually sounds like she is his one remaining fan, but he's back in golfing and they're working together, working very closely together with her being his caddy. They're traveling for his games and it just sounds so adorable. And then this is an arc of Midnight Ruin by Katie Robert. This is the newest book in the Dark Olympus series, and there's also a little step back action going on. There is 3 of them here, so it's another menage romance. I also had to do a count of how many books are in the series, and we're already on book 6. This is Eurydice, Sharon, and Orpheus's romance. I never actually know how to pronounce Sharon, if it's Karen or Charon. There's a second chance romance between two of the characters, and then the third character is Hades's right-hand man. I got this upcoming historical romance from Martha Waters. It's To Woo and To Wed, and it also came with this cute little card with a letter from Martha Waters. Apparently this is the final book in the Regency Vow series. This is a second chance historical romance between a marquis and a lady, and they pretend to get engaged so that her sister will look more appealing and be able to win her man. I also got an arc of An Education in Malice by S.T. Gibson. She's the author of A Dowry in Blood, which I really enjoyed, so I'm looking forward to this one. It's dark academia, and the blurb sounds like it has a sapphic rivals to lovers romance. And then I got this cute little arc of Next of Kin by Hannah Bonham Young. This was an indie book that recently got picked up by a publisher, so this is what the new cover looks like. I have read this one. It wasn't my favorite, but it's got a very interesting premise. The main characters are guardians of their siblings, but in order to be able to take care of them, they have to pair up together. It's like he and his brother need a place to stay, and she has a house, and she needs money to support her infant sister, and he's got a steady job. It was cute for the most part. It's a very reluctant partnership. This is still the only book that I've read from this author. I know she came out with Out on a Limb, which I still need to read. I know so many people love that one, so it's on my TBR. And then my final arc is Faking It by Beth Reekles, who is the author of The Kissing Booth. I've never read The Kissing Booth, but I have seen the movie, kind of. But this is another rom-com. It is adult. The heroine needs a fake date for her sister's wedding, so she goes on a dating app to find one, and she does. The hero gets this all expenses paid weekend, so obviously he says yes. I also got some new releases, new hardcovers and paperbacks that publishers sent my way. This first one is the new Nora Roberts. It's Inheritance. It's got a gorgeous cover. It's the first book in the Lost Bride trilogy. It's about this haunted Victorian house on the Maine coast, and look how beautiful these end papers are. It's also in the inside too. Ugh. This hardcover is so beautiful. And it also came with a pair of fuzzy socks. It says, "If you can read this, I'm reading Nora Roberts." And then I got a little package from Bramble. This is for the new publisher edition of The Serpent and the Wings of Night by Carissa Broadbent. The box has some goodies. It says Nightborn Castle, Climbing Roses, Incense, and Stone. There is this sticker that says Ix's Tits, a bookmark that says There She Is, which is something that the hero tells the heroine, and this little do not disturb sign. And then this is what the new hardcover looks like. It's pretty much the same as the indie version, except for some change in colors, and I believe the inside is the same as well, the same as the indie hardcover, which looks so nice. I love it. If you haven't read this one yet, it's the first book in a fantasy romance series, the Crowns of Nyaxia series. It's got flying vampires. The hero is one of them, and the heroine is this human who was adopted by the vampire king. And the main characters, they enter this very dangerous tournament to win like a favor from their goddess. I also wanted to show off a little something that I got from Teddy Blake. Teddy Blake is a designer luxury handbag company, but they don't have the designer price. They are actually made in Italy with high quality construction by experienced craftsmen, and they use premium Italian leather. They create handbag designs for every style choice, but if you don't see your style, you can subscribe to them because they do release new collections every month. So this gorgeous new purse that I got from them is the Stella Vitello. It's 9 inches in this gorgeous dark beige color. I was looking for a nude color that wasn't black, and this one just popped out to me, and it's such a nice color. It's got the Teddy Blake stamp on it, and it's such a roomy bag even though it's a smaller size. You can open it up like this, and it fits my phone perfectly with a ton of room. I've been looking for a new smaller handbag, one that is crossbody, so this one is honestly so perfect. If you want to check out Teddy Blake handbags, I'll leave a link in my description. I also do have a discount code. You can use TBLacey30 for $30 off. And then look at this. It says Boys of Tommen 2005. Oh my goodness, there's so many things in here. There's an actual CD. It says Songs for Johnny. I don't remember the last time I've seen or held a CD in my hands. Definitely brings me back to 2005. Here is a little sticker. It says, "Hi Johnny, hi Shannon." Some cute character artwork. And then of course, the Boys of Tommen series by Chloe Walsh. So it's the first two books. Book 1 is Binding 13 and book 2 is Keeping 13. I have not read these yet, but I've heard great things about them. I actually tried to read them. I borrowed the audiobook from my library, but the accents were just too heavy for me, so I was like, okay, let me just read these instead, but I just haven't gotten to them yet. The spines are so pretty though, and the paperbacks themselves are so floppy. So the books are new adult. They're rugby romance. The back says, "He wants to save her, she wants to hide. She's damaged, he's determined. Fate brought them together, love binds them." Sounds quite angsty. I am curious if the CD actually works, like if they burn some music on it. That would be going the extra mile if they did. I also got a little holiday package from Atria. They sent me 3 of their winter, holiday, Christmas romances. So this one is the one that I have read, Kiss Her Once for Me by Alison Cochrane. It's an FF fake dating romance, but it's not fake dating between the main characters. It's fake dating between the heroine and the other heroine's brother. This other one is Second Chances in Newport Stephen by TJ Alexander. It's a second chance romance between a trans hero and his high school ex. And then this third one is The Key to My Heart by Leah Lewis. It's a wintry book about a heroine who is widowed and she finds these mysterious messages at her local train station's piano where she plays. And then here's a cute little card from TJ Alexander, a playlist for their book, and a little packet of hot cocoa. And then I got some mass market paperbacks, which are unfortunately a dying breed. This one is a historical romance. It's The Governess and the Duke by Lydia Drake, who I have not read. It's about a governess who is in unrequited love with the Duke hero, and the 14-year-old who she's in charge of knows about this romance and is determined to get them together. And then this one is a cowboy romance, The Cowboy Whisperer by Sabrina Soule. It's about a champion equestrian and a brooding cowboy who pretend to date when his ex comes back into town. And then I also got these 2 LJ Shen books. Her All Saints series got picked up by Bloom. I'm pretty sure another series of hers got picked up, the Sinners of Saint series, but these are the new covers. Book 2 is Broken Night and book 3 is Angry God. I really liked Broken Night, kind of hated Angry God. And then these are the new editions of books 3 and 4 in the Salacious Players Club series by Sarah Kate. Book 3 is Give Me More, and then book 4 is Mercy. I have not read these yet. I've still only read book 1. The whole series is about the owners of this one BDSM club. Give Me More is the MMF one, and then Mercy is the older heroine, younger man one. I also got this gorgeous new anniversary edition of Archer's Voice by Mia Sheridan. I read this one so long ago. Honestly, I kind of barely remember it, but I do remember it was super emotional. I did really like it. It's not my favorite Mia Sheridan book, but definitely a good romance. I believe this is the 10-year anniversary edition. It's been 10 years since a lot of these popular indies came out. It's got these pretty sprayed edges as well, and on the inside there are some annotations from Mia Sheridan. I also got this big old box from Forever Publishing, but there's only 2 books in here. They are 2 fantasy romances from Nisha J. Tooley. Book 1 is Trial of the Sun Queen, and it looks beautiful. And then book 2 is Rule of the Aurora King. It says, 10 women, a deadly contest, only one can win the Sun King's heart. It came with this pretty art print, a little sticker. It says, I am my own castle, and a bar of soap that says 100% handmade. And then this giant box is from Berkeley. I got a bunch of their newest releases. So here is Housebroke by JC Burton. It's got so many dogs here. So cute. It says, a millionaire and a woman who thinks he's a house flipper are stuck living in a house together with a menagerie of rescue dogs as roommates. Here is The Fake Mate by Lana Ferguson. I've heard some pretty good things about this one. It's about 2 wolf shifters who both work at a hospital and they pretend to be fake mates. I got 2 new Chloe Lease books. They're part of her Bergman Brothers series. They originally were indie but did get picked up by Berkeley, so book 1 is Only When It's Us, and then book 2 is Always Only You. Book 1 is Enemies to Lovers, and then book 2 is an office romance with a hockey player hero. I haven't read these yet, but I do know a lot of people love them. And then Technically Yours by Denise Williams is her newest book. It's a second chance romance. It's a STEM romance. The main characters first met in an elevator 8 years ago. I got the new Evie Dunmore. This is The Gentleman's Gambit. It's part of her League of Extraordinary Women series, and I have read the first 2 books. It's set at Oxford, and the hero is the heroine's dad's new colleague. Got some more republished books. This is the new edition of Punk 57 by Penelope Douglas, and this is Fallen Air by Aaron Watt and Feel the Fire by Kristen Becca Ritchie. This is Connor and Rose's final book in the Addicted series, and I love them and miss them so much. And then some new releases. Game On by Ceresia Glass. It's a gamer romance. The heroine is this online anonymous gamer and she fights for equal representation in video games. She goes viral from critiquing this popular game and she ends up getting a job offer from the CEO who made that game. And then this new one is The Fairy Tale Life of Dorothy Gale by Virginia Cantra, and it is inspired by The Wizard of Oz. I got the Next Door Nemesis by Alexa Martin. It's about 2 rival candidates about a homeowners association presidency, and they're about to find out how dirty suburbanites fight in this steamy new romantic comedy. I've really enjoyed Alexa Martin in the past. Like, I really liked her football romances, so this one should be fun. Here is a new paranormal rom-com from Sarah Hawley. It's A Demon's Guide to Wooing a Witch. It's set in this small paranormal town. The heroine is a witch and she saves someone from a demon attack one night, only to find out that the person that she saved was a demon himself, and he is currently suffering from amnesia. This one is The Rom-Con by Devin Daniels. It's about 2 journalists from rival magazines, and it's kind of got a fake relationship, but it's only fake on the heroine side. And then this last Berkeley book is giving off Indiana Jones vibes. It's Raiders of the Lost Heart by Joe Segura. I love this cover. I love the look of it. And on the back it says rival archaeologists must team up on a secret Aztec expedition or it could leave their careers and hearts in ruins. And then I got this box from Harlequin. I believe it's for their new romance imprint. It also came all the way from Canada. It's a box within a box. It's actually multiple boxes within a box. Oh my gosh, how amazing is this? Ooh, okay, so there's some goodies in here. Here is a pretty looking candle. It's Milk Rose, a bookmark that says In My Romance Era, and the back is a spice meter. And then here is a face mask. And then the final thing in this drawer is a lip sleeping mask. It's so fancy, I love it. And then let's try the second drawer. It is a book. It's Manila Takes Manhattan by Carla de Guzman. It's a Hollywood romance between Filipino celebrities. He is a Filipino musician and producer, and she is an actress. They have a one-night stand, but then they find out that they're gonna be working on the same movie for the next month. And then the final top drawer here, this is The Fake Dating Game by Timothy Janowski. It's an fake dating romance. The main characters pretend to be a couple so they can join this game show. I should probably take off the paper around this box. So here is what the box looks like in all of its glory. It says Afterglow Books on the top, which is the name of the new Harlequin imprint who is publishing these new books. I did get some books from indie authors too, like this package from Samantha Young. This is for her new release Among the Heather, which is book 2 in her Highland series. It's a small town romantic suspense series. And then this cute little Ardnogg postcard and a note from Samantha herself. There's another small package inside here too. So here's a cute bookmark with the mini Among the Heather book. There's the pen. There's also some earrings, Among the Heather earrings, a keychain, and a magnet. I got the new Sophie Lark Grimstone, which is a gothic romance. The heroine is flipping this manor and she gets blackmailed by her next door neighbor who everyone thinks killed his wife. I also got the new Julie Anne because of her. It's a standalone in the Jack and Jill series. It's book 6. It's got an age gap romance and romantic suspense. Here is the new Megan Quinn, He's Not My Type. It's part of the Vancouver Agitator series, so it's another hockey romance and the hero becomes roommates with the girl that he's been pining over. And then I got this fabulous winter holiday box from Morgan Elizabeth. It's for her new book, Big Nick Energy, which is my book club read for December if you want to join us in reading this. It sounds adorable. It's a single mom, cowboy, low angst, she's grumpy, he's sunshine, roleplay rom-com. And there are so many things in this box. First off, a cute little candle. It says Finch Farms, which is the farm that the hero owns. Here's this cute little Christmas tree decoration, a little bird ornament, some pink fuzzy socks, a cowboy boot with some pink matchsticks, a cowboy hat shaped cookie cutter, how perfect is this, and a hot cocoa spoon. So it's a wooden spoon with some chocolate and marshmallows stuck to it. I'm actually gonna put the little tree right here. And then this last box, another pink box, is from Rebecca Genshak. Oh my goodness, there's so many cozy things in here. First off, another pair of fuzzy socks. My feet are gonna be super warm because of all these boxes. A cute little keychain. It says Wanna Puck. Here's a pink highlighter and then this adorable pink scarf, a squishy hockey puck, and then of course her new hockey romance, In Your Wildest Dreams. The hero is a famous hockey player and the first time that the main characters meet, he throws her a hockey puck and asks for her number. The second time that they meet, she is his new nurse and she is also now single. I have yet to read Rebecca Genshak, so I'm excited to try this one out. It sounds absolutely adorable and I love how their meet cute sounds. I had a couple books that I ordered from Amazon that came in. So this is the new edition of The Wall of Winnipeg and Me by Mariana Zapata. It's not my favorite cover, but I love Mariana and I love this book, so I had to grab myself this. If you haven't read this one yet, it is Football, Grumpy Hero, Marriage of Convenience, Perfection. And then I had to pre-order the new illustrated editions of the Off-Campus series by Elle Kennedy, and these are the ones with the blue sprayed edges. Here's book 1, The Deal. Book 2, The Mistake, my favorite. Book 3 is The Score. Book 4 is The Goal. And then the 5th and final book, The Legacy. They actually look so adorable, and I'm glad I got them, but now I have like 5 editions of this entire series. And then finally onto the gorgeous special editions that I got in the mail. First off, this adorable edition of Check and Mate by elle Hazelwood. I absolutely love this artist. They did the alternate dust jackets for Allie's other books. Technically, this side is the reverse dust jacket. The other side is like the original cover, just in green. Here is what the naked hardcover looks like with all the green foiling. It's so shiny. And then these are the green chess sprayed edges. I am so happy to add this to my Elle special edition collection. At first I was hesitating on whether I should have ordered it because I hadn't read it yet, but I love Elle, so I did it anyway, and I'm so glad I did because I ended up loving this book. It's a new adult romance about chess, and it was so cute. And then this is an absolutely stunning edition of The Favor by Suzanne Wright, which is one of my favorite reads of 2023. I am so freaking in love with how the special edition turned out. Like the gold foiling, the art is stunning. Here's the back cover, which is also so pretty, and then here are the sprayed edges. I don't know if you can tell, but there are some rings in the middle here because this is a marriage of convenience romance. It is so good, so hot. And then these are the beautiful end papers. The back end papers though are my absolute favorite. It's so stunning. And here's a little cat on the back dust jacket flap. There is also some rose gold foiling on the naked hardcover. It came with this pretty art print and this slightly not safe for work overlay. Here are the 2 latest books from the Hello Lovely box Trope of the Month box. This is Broken Mess by Claire Kingsley, and it's got such a cute and bright cover. And then this one is Out on a Limb by Hannah Bonham Young, which is kind of perfect because I was just saying how I needed to read this book. I also had to order myself the Waterstones edition of Iron Flame by Rebecca Yarros, and it came with these sprayed edges, and this is what the end papers look like. It's really, really beautiful, but I mostly ordered this because I hate the boring black sprayed edges on the first printing. And then I also got these special editions of the Wolf Hotel series by K.A. Tucker. I only got books 2, 3, and 4 though, because book 1 is very hard to find. I do love this series though, so this one is book 2, Break Me. Book 3 is Teach Me. And then the 4th and final book is Surrender to Me. So the whole series is like a age gap CEO romance. It's super hot and dramatic. I read it like a couple years ago, but I had so much fun with it. And K.A. Tucker is releasing a sequel, a 5th book to the series this month in December. That was such a lovely surprise, so I can't wait to read that. And then the final book in this haul, my final special edition that I got, is this beautiful omnibus. It's the Vicious Vengeance Duet by Mila Kane. Have I read this book? No, I haven't read this author before. It sounded good. It's like a dark mafia romance, and it also came with some spicy art. I can barely show you guys what's going on in this art print, but just know there's a lot of gushing. But I can at least show you the tarot cards with the main characters on them. So this one is the heroine, Mallory, and this is the hero, Kirill. So I am assuming it's a Russian mafia romance, and the back of these are so pretty too. I love all the foiling. And that's it for all of the new books that I got last month in November. Let me know which book interests you the most, or which one of the special editions is your favorite. I hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you all next time. Bye!